Hey everybody, it's your Uncle Bear. So, somebody asked me a while back why I always ask for comments. And I'll tell you, if there's one thing I've learned over all these years of driving truck, it's that my method of getting out of a situation isn't necessarily the only method there is. And it may not even be the best. It's just the one that worked for me at that particular time. Um, so when I ask for comments, I am still I'm still learning. I'll be learning until the day I get out of this racket, because that's the name of the game. Um, but I remember one. I don't remember if I relayed this story to you or not, but one winter, a buddy of mine were trucking across Minnesota. We both had the same load on, it was about 26,000 pounds, and we were headed eastbound on 90. And there was probably, I would say, 3 or 4 inches of heavy wet snow on the ground. The plows hadn't been out at all, so we're taking it easy across there. I had a four-wheeler come past me, and he got just barely ahead of me, and he went into one of those helicopter spins. And I knew better, but I tapped my brake, and I'm glad I did, and I'll tell you why in a minute. But I tapped my brake. My trailer started coming out of whack, so I eased into the gas a little bit, got that straightened out, and at the same time I was turning to the left because he was spinning over into the right lane. I bet you I missed him by 2 or 3 inches. And then he started going back to the left, so I went back right. Meanwhile, my buddy's on the radio going, what's going on up there? What's happening? Blah, 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 blah. And I can't grab the mic because I got my arms full of steering wheel. And this guy bounced back and forth probably 5 times before he finally came to rest facing west on the inside shoulder. Obviously, I was too light to try and stop and check on them. They were okay, it was an older couple. But anyway, so like I say, every time he passed, I barely missed him. Now, the reason that I'm glad I tapped my brakes is I think it gave me just enough slowdown to have missed him. Otherwise, I would have tagged him on that first pass. So anyway, and that had nothing to do. That whole situation, me getting out of that whole situation, had nothing to do with skill. Nothing. Maybe a little bit. Maybe that much. I'm pretty sure Jesus really did take the wheel that day. He really did. They were an older couple, and she was probably one of those church ladies, But whatever it was, I'm glad I was able to not hit them, because I'd still be having to live with that, and that wouldn't be good. So anyway, be safe out there. Have a great day. And yes, I always want to hear all of you in my comments, because this is a constant state of learning out here. Be safe, everybody.